One of my favorite events for June is the Garden Railway Tour, and I'm with Alan and Nola Olson, and we are at their backyard. And so, Alan, this is just tremendous.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And so, how old is this railway? Because you said you had another one in Oregon, and here in Washington, there's another one.
When we lived in Oregon about 16, 17 years ago, I had visited a railroad in Lake Oswego. And I said, I have to do this. I don't care how expensive it is. I know it is, but a little bit at a time. And so when we moved over here to retire, yes, I pulled up all my track, just about all of the plants and trees, and loaded them up and brought them over here. And in 3 to 4 months, I had a railroad up and running. So.
And then what is the inspiration here? Because everybody has a theme or a time frame.
The time frame is late 1800s to the early 1900s steam era. And I kind of chose steam because it is a small railroad, and if I ran long diesel trains, it wouldn't look that good. So that's one of the reasons I've chosen this era. Plus, it's just a fun era to choose and to run trains. A lot of the buildings are named after family, places I've worked, and different areas of the country.
That is nice. And I know that there's some special, fun, kind of whimsical segments of this. So name a couple of your favorites.
I have Han Solo in town with his phaser drawn. There's a couple of dinosaurs around. There's also...
I love the laundry on the water tower.
Yes, yes. the three slips on the water tower, which are indicative of...
Petticoat Junction.
Petticoat Junction. That's right.
One of my favorites as a kid.
Yes. And so the other one was Winnie the Pooh and in the river in his upside down umbrella.
So I noticed there's some riders on the train. So who are those characters?
We have a hobo riding a rail car and sitting on top of a bag of wheat or potatoes with his dog friend.
Aww.
And then my wife has also built myself over here as the engineer, and my favorite dog, which is a bulldog, on the other side with his tongue hanging out going into the wind. So yeah, lots of fun and whimsy, we call it, in the railroad.
So if you come to this railway on the tour, you have to look for all those little whimsical things to see. So this garden railway would be nothing except for Nola. She's the gardener of the two, and so Nola, this is just unbelievable, bonsais all over the garden.
Well, you got to try to keep things in scale so it looks like a believable landscape.
Oh, it is. I mean, everything is to scale, and you have just not conifers, you have a lot of deciduous plants too.
Yes, we're especially proud of the maples that we have in town. We named the town Mapleton because of the maples. The mother tree was next door, and it grew to be 3 stories high and 60 feet wide. But it always had very small leaves, and so we brought it over, and it's been in the railroad for 15 years now, and it's about knee high. So it's 15 years old and knee high.
Wow, it's tremendous.
It's true. The Japanese say that bonsai does not have to be done to a dwarf or a miniature. Any plant can be bonsai.
Very true, very true. And is that a lot of work in the springtime to take care of all that?
Yes.
Well, it shows.
Especially this year because of all the wet. And when I came out, there was literally a ball in front of me, and I thought, okay, there's a structure under there somewhere. Just dig in, and that's what I did. I just dived, because sometimes that's what you have to do, just dive in.
Because it's like a haircut, isn't it?
Yes, especially with Alberta spruce. If you give them a bad haircut, they go spring.
It's just keep going.
Yeah, they keep going.
And talk to us about that wisteria. That's incredible.
We found it when it was 6 inches high and 6 inches wide, and we had that one for about 20 years. And It's a Chinese dwarf wisteria, and we just really enjoyed it. It now goes around 3 sides of the farmhouse.
It is amazing. That is truly amazing, because you know how big they get when they put them in the front yard.
Yeah, well, if it wasn't miniaturized, I don't know what it would look like.
Definitely. Well, we have to talk to you about the tour, so I'm going to go back and talk to Alan. So how can we get to see this garden railway and some of the others?
We're going to be open on June 17th from 10 a.m. in the morning to 5 p.m. in the afternoon. We've been doing this for 13 years, the day before Father's Day, so it's kind of can be a Father's Day event for a lot of families that choose to come out. You're able to pick up the books. It's $10 per family. Load your car up, bring a lot of people out, and you can pick up the books from hobby stores, from garden centers around the area, and they're listed on the website of www.rcgrs.com.
So how many garden railways are on the tour this year?
This year we're featuring 14 garden railroads all the way from mine in Vancouver, from Corbett, Hillsborough, Portland, Tigard to Wallaton, all over.
Well, it is truly a wonderful event. We've done this show from many different gardens over the years, and each one is so unique. You really got to get your family in the car that weekend and come on out and see them and talk to the people that created them and check out the plants, and you'll have a great day. Thank you so much, and thanks for that beautiful garden. Unbelievable, and railway.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.